Right, see how we do next week. What? We don't get to practice at all? I don't know. Do we get to do this one or not? Oh, good. Get up in this. Ah, stop ticking. Hmm. Come on. Peepers. Ah, that's horrible. Hmm. Finally. Hmm. Ah. There we go. Finally got that in. Not where I really wanted to be. Well, hopefully don't go 0-3. Playing lines. Can't expect miracles, but see how I do.
comes the Arizona offense for the first time. And coming out with this unit, the rookie played his college ball in Madison at the University of Wisconsin. Goff going to open up with a throw. That's taken in by Khalif Raymond. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for the Iowa State Cyclone, David Montgomery. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. The motion man is Raymond. On second down, Goff. This pass complete to Raymond. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down. From the gun, it's Goff. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And the Cardinals are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line. You got...
So now this defense in need of a stop as they come out here. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. Open man, it's Jamison Williams. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. A second down throw for Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And he's going to be out of bounds. It's just beyond the line of scrimmage. That's all they needed to pick up the first down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. On 1st down, it's Goff. Into the hands of Brock Wright. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Throwing, Goff. This one caught at the 4. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run with Montgomery. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on 1st down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. 2nd and goal from the 2. What do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till 3rd down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on 2nd and goal.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunately this one didn't end up getting.
Powering forward. He's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. It's his second touchdown of the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL.
So now this defense in need of a stop as they come out here in overtime. They lead it here. To throw is Goff. The ball's out. And this is taken in by the defense. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
So now this defense in. Goff to throw on first down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Throwing here is Goff. Catch is made by Wright.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass.
So this defense headed out for... On 1st and 10, here's Goff. He finds Raymond for the completion. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s. Williams in motion. Goff gives it to Gibbs. Room to run at the 35. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line.
By the end of last season, Mike, on that NFC Championship run of the Detroit Lions, Jahmyr Gibbs really found his stride. They can do so many different things with him. Run game, pass game, no matter how you do it. When you get the ball into this kid's hands, he can do a lot.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. Here's Goff. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9. Here's Gibbs. Uh-huh. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort.
And he's into the end zone. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. So now this defense in... Off the play fake, here's Goff. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target, and it'll be second down. Now, Goff. He's going to take a shot down the field. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down. Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he'll be stopped short of a first down. So now this... To throw is Goff. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Goff to throw. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. Here's Goff. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on second and 4. Goff to throw. He'll go right back to Laporta. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down. Back to the air. It's Goff. Over the middle, he's got St. Brown. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
When you throw on the Detroit Lions tape, Mike, I mean, of course, we all know who Amon-Ra St. Brown is, but the best thing about his game is there's really nothing he doesn't do at a high level. Make difficult catches, move the chains. But he's also that big play elite receiver that everybody's looking for. Top 5 in catches, yards, and touchdowns a season ago.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. On target to Laporta. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert on 3rd and 1. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Here's Gibbs. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal. One more time, they try Gibbs. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. That's his 2nd. So now this. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Whoa! 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
Nice grab there by Sam Laporta, and he's looking to follow up here in year 2, Mike, on what's been one of the best rookie campaigns we've seen from a tight end in a long time. 2nd team All-Pro, led all tight ends with 10 touchdowns. You just don't see young tight ends make the transition as quickly as he did last year in Detroit. Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
They'll go play action with Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
So far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs. Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
And he'll take it on in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. So now this defense in need of a... On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. It was Milton Williams that time to bring him down. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing, Goff. There's that man again, another catch. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Throwing here is Goff. Who else? Another catch. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the defense has it.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, but it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
So now this defense in need of a stop. Goff to throw on 1st down. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. To throw is Goff. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball,
so now this defense in need of a... On first down, it's Goff. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. Down the right sideline. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line.
well, this is the epitome, Mike, of short throw, long run. Everyone talks about the importance of these explosive plays, and of course a lot of them come through the passing game, but you don't always have to throw the ball deep downfield for a big gain. We're seeing more and more of these wide receivers in the NFL that with the ball in their hands, they turn into running backs.
On first and 10, here's Goff. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
On second down, Goff. This one caught at the 4.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Throwing here on third and goal. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
So now this defense in need of a stop as they come out here in overtime. Here's Goff. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Throwing on second down, Goff. Pass complete, it is St. Brown. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. From the gun, on third down, it's Goff. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
So now this defense in need of a stop as they come out here in overtime. And this is the break they were looking for. A chance to get back in it late. It is 1st and goal. Here's a run. Whoa! He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Here now, 2nd down and goal. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Now Gibbs. And some space opening up as he works it down to the 2. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll run with Gibbs. And he will score again. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. And so a win for the visitors, the Lions. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start.
Horrible, horrible, horrible game.